Welcome to another episode of Manga Cooking. In this episode, we're going to be making sliced octopus from the official One Piece cookbook by Sanji. Follow along as I cook all the recipes from the One Piece cookbook. You can find links to them in the description below. The recipe is based on the Arlong Park arc in One Piece where Hachi the Octopus Fish-Man is introduced. Rather than battling an octopus, Sanji says he would want to cook it and gives us most of the recipe in one line. That's a true chef for you. The ingredients are simple: 5.5 ounces of sushi grade octopus, 1/4 an onion, half a tablespoon of vinegar, 2 pinches of salt, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, lastly, a little paprika. The main ingredient is the octopus leg. You'll buy it already cooked and ready to be sliced. It's important to eat it soon after you buy it before it starts to spoil in a few days. Let's start by cutting the onion into 1/4 size portion that we need for the recipe. Mince the portioned onion. Let's pick up the minced onion with a scraper to transfer it. Put the minced onion into a small bowl of water. By putting the onion into water, it will reduce the strong bite of the onion and mellow the flavor to complement the octopus rather than overpower it. While you leave the onions to soak in the water, you will cut the octopus next. To cut the octopus, I'll show you 2 ways to cut it. Use a sharp knife when cutting the octopus. The first way is the simple diagonal cut like it says in the cookbook. For a simple cut, you move the knife in a back and forth motion at a diagonal angle to get a thinly cut slice of octopus. The second way is how the professional sushi chefs cut octopus. While you're cutting the octopus diagonally, you'll also be constantly moving the knife up and down in a wave pattern. Look at the nice thin cut. As the octopus leg is curled up, it makes it hard to cut. Let's cut the leg in half to make it easier to cut the rest of it. Now I'll show you how to cut it like a professional sushi chef. The reason for this wave cutting method is it gives the octopus texture when you're eating it and brings out more of its flavor and makes it easier to eat as well. Who doesn't love a tastier and not very chewy octopus? As you can see, there's a wavy texture to the professional cut. The texture lets me easily bend and stretch the sliced octopus, which means it's soft to eat and not too chewy. I'll eat the end of the octopus leg as I enjoy the mouthfeel of the octopus suction cups in my mouth as I chew on it. Arrange your sliced octopus nicely on a plate. Look at the beautiful and tasty looking textured octopus slices. For the sauce, we first mix the salt into the vinegar. Pour that mixture into the olive oil and mix together. Next step is drying the onions. Take the onions out of the bowl of water and put it onto a paper towel. Pat dry the onions with a towel first. Next, wrap the paper towel around the onions. Put the wrapped onions in your hand and squeeze the onions as hard as you can to wring the water out of them. Now you have dry onions to plate. Pour the mixture of olive oil, vinegar, and salt evenly over the octopus. Evenly distribute the onions on top of and around the octopus. You may have some leftover onions depending on the size of your plate, like I did. Lastly, sprinkle the paprika on top of the octopus. Time for a taste. Itadakimasu. Delicious. You can really taste the flavor of the octopus and a bit of the taste of the ocean as well. The octopus has a slight chewiness to it which brings out more flavor with each bite. As it is thinly sliced and textured from the wave cut, it has a great mouthfeel and not hard to chew. You get the crispness of the onions without the strong flavor, giving a great mouthfeel and complements the slightly chewy octopus. The vinegar is really refreshing and is a bit of a palate cleanser which makes me want to eat more and more of the octopus. The olive oil mellows out the normally strong vinegar flavor so you can still taste everything individually yet together at the same time. I give it 2 choppers for how easy it was to make. The hard part was learning how to cut the octopus with the Sushi Master wave cutting method. Honestly, this is my second time doing the professional cut after watching Sushi Masters demonstrate the wave pattern cut on YouTube. I know you can do it too. For the flavor, I give it 5 choppers. The wave cut really brought out the tastiness of the octopus, the onions were not overpowering but gave a complimentary crunchy texture, and the vinegar/olive oil mixture made me want to keep eating more and more. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join me on my journey to cook all the recipes from the East Blue in the cookbook. Support Sanji and buy his One Piece cookbook available on Amazon as an ebook or hardcover or from your local bookstore. I put a link to it in the description below. Until next time, see ya!